Hello, my Scorpio friends. This is Jill with Healing Moon Tarot. And today we're going to do a relationship spread. And when I do these spreads, it doesn't necessarily mean a spouse or significant other. It's anyone, any kind of relationship that's kind of in the forefront of your life right now. Sometimes that's a friendship, sometimes it's a work relationship, but something you put a lot of time and effort into right now. And so we're just going to pull some cards for you, pull some cards for the person you may be interacting with. And I also have affirmation and oracle decks out today because they're fun and why not? And I can do whatever I want to do. All right. So Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio. Relationship stuff is sometimes for us, you know, it's not that we don't have people in our lives that we love and that love us, but we're Scorpios and we complicate stuff and can be kind of harsh at times, or not, I don't want to say judgmental or inflexible, but you know, we are. So what do we want, Scorpio? We want justice. Big surprise. We want someone who's fair. We want someone who understands that there are consequences to our actions. We want someone that has this level of responsibility of making things equal. And that feeling can be really, really important to us. This may actually be a Libra, which makes me kind of laugh personally. But that's very much the feeling I'm getting from that card is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe the person that's coming in. But just, and I understand being a Scorpio, having someone that kind of follows the rules and understands those fixed, set in place moral code kind of stuff is important to us. And then what we need is the King of Pentacles. We need someone who's not only this, we want this. We need someone who's stable, financially secure, has a very good understanding of his physical world and the space he's in, and financially responsible, has grounded, and again, I'm getting earth sign type stuff here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, really capable of being mature in his physical space. And then whoever this is in our life, we see them as good time. That is the party card. We're having some fun. They're able to let loose. So this seems almost like not what you want or what you need, but it's fun. That I feel like sometimes you just have to do that. You gotta let loose a little bit and draw in some of that energy. And I'm not saying that this person, just because you see them as a good time, they don't hold any of these qualities, but I believe that's what you're focused on right now. So maybe they are partying too much. Maybe they're out having a good time without you. Maybe they're seem to be unfocused right now, or not as stable and steady as these two are. These two are both sitting on throne type things. They're sitting, they're seated, they're holding their material. out there for the world to see. This is who I am. I'm very secure in this position. And they may have those characteristics. However, you're not seeing them like that. Let's pull their cards and see what comes up, Scorpio. All right. So we see the Five of Cups, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. With the Four of Cups in the center. So this person really wants, they may want some time to grieve. They may want time to feel sorry for themselves. They may want some time to use this as an excuse to be in this space. This person, how I read this card is this person is, there's been a mistake made, or something's gone wrong, or some kind of emotional pain has happened. And they are too busy mourning or feeling bad about this to remember that they have a lot of journey left. There's still 2 more cups here, and there's this beautiful tower in the background with like the path winding up to it. Like, this is where you're headed. You're headed here. You can't stop and be upset about things that happen along the way. You just got to keep on the path, and there's more cups to be filled there. These are upright, they're lit, they're here waiting for you, but you'll never find them if you don't move on. So this person is wanting this right now. They want to stand still here for a minute. And they need someone who's capable of understanding that hermit mentality. They may need you to rein them in a little bit. Because if you're seeing them like this, but they're really feeling like this, you may need to tell them, it's okay. It's okay to stay home. You may need to stop partying with your friends. I mean, it's hard to tell somebody that, but you may just need to draw attention in some way to this kind of energy, because they need their own wisdom right now. This has nothing to do with anybody else. This is the Hermit card. This person does not listen to anyone else. They don't need anyone else's crap, ideas, thoughts, feelings. They need to figure their own stuff out right now. And how they see you is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of like structure. So I see a religious leader and the followers, and this leader is implementing structure into their life through beliefs. And so that may be for you, they're seeing you as someone who's capable of helping them through this situation. And so with these 2 center cards, we have the Four of Cups and the Emperor. These are things that are coming into play. So here with this card, there's more love coming to this guy, but he's not paying attention to it, just like this guy. He's like, yeah, I got some cups, I'm good. And this one's showing up, but he's not seeing it. So this card a lot of times makes me think of when people offer you love, but it hasn't shown up how you thought it was going to, so you ignore it. And you don't allow that to come into your life. So packaging here could play a big role. There may be, between the 2 of you, and possibly since I pulled this with them, they're not seeing you offer them this love because they're still too busy paying attention to themselves right now. And they need that. They need to do that. So I feel you need to be understanding of that. The Emperor is very much a card of structure. Again, as the Hierophant, this is physical, like your physical space, and he is the Emperor. And he is thinking about the common good for everyone and how things run smoothly and scheduling and the grand scheme of things is kind of how I see the Emperor energy. And that came out with you. So you are very much focused on this justice, King of Pentacles. This is what I want, and this is what I need. And this Emperor of getting your shit together. Excuse the language, but like that, I feel like that's where you're at, and you're like, he's off in La La Land doing God knows what, and he's being a mess. And I mean, you might see it as a really good thing, but for some reason, I'm very drawn to think like he's partying, he's not doing what he should be doing. Maybe he just needs a break. He needs to deal with this. I keep saying they just need to deal with their stuff. And you need to be a supporting role in providing some structure, providing a home base, providing them some counsel, maybe. I wouldn't shove it down their throat. I wouldn't try to push it on them, because what they really need is listen to their own damn self. So maybe that's where you need to offer your guidance and saying, you already know everything you need to know. You already know you can have some real conversations with yourself and get to the bottom of this, and I trust that you are capable of doing that. And maybe that's all this person needs to get into a better mindset or whatever. But I feel like your perspective on them is going to be very important. Like, I think you need to be understanding of what they have going on in their life, and understand that we can't always be this kind of energy. We can't always be justice and the Emperor. And I pulled the Three of Wands, and this is card of new direction, like taking some really first steps in heading life in a different path. And maybe that's what they're doing right now, but they may need some time to get through that. I'm also going to pull an affirmation card and then an oracle card. But the Three of Wands, like, this is, I feel like there's going to be some stuff that changes. And that's okay. It's not a negative card in any mean. And I don't feel that the two of you are moving away from each other. You know, maybe, you know, relationship dynamics change all the time. I feel like it's just important that if you're offering this person love and they're not receiving it, that you be understanding of that. You don't always know what's going on in someone's life. You don't know what's going on in their own head. You don't know what's going on, what their perception of the situation is. But I believe that it's important to keep putting it out there and see what comes. And we pulled the my positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. So where's your mind at? Where, you know, how are you, what's your energy, and how could it be affecting this person? By staying positive, by enjoying them, even though they might not be in the best place. It may give you an opportunity to counsel them a little bit and to just know that you love them through their stuff. Like I said, this may not be a spouse or a significant other. This could just be a good friend. And you see them as that friend. You see them as a party friend. Or you see them as someone that you can always go to have a good time with. And they might not be having the best time right now. So how is your energy affecting their life, and what can you do to help them through so they can move forward? I believe that could be really important this month. And I got one more card. Let's see. Let's pull that one. And we have show your support. Oh, cards really crack me up sometimes, just how they come together. So I'm going to look in the book. I'm newer with these cards. The artwork is amazing. And I think show your support's pretty self-explanatory. But they have some really nice little blurbs in here about each card. And I thought that you all wouldn't mind if I just read from a book real quick. Take time to encourage a colleague, coworker, family member, or friend. Be a strong shoulder or willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe space for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed, and be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in someone's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many different inhabitants. We are a community, and when we support each other, everyone gains. So again, going back to offering this love, even if they aren't taking it, being positive role in their life, showing your support for them, giving them some guidance, giving them a little, counsel, I believe it can get things moving in a really, really good direction for whoever this is in your life, Scorpio. And us Scorpios, like we are the counselor, aren't we? We're kind of already this person for a lot of people. I just feel like you may be feeling a little put off right now because this is supposed to be someone you have a good time with, and they're just not in a space where they can right now. So just keep loving them. Just keep loving them, and everything's going to be good. There's a circle. There's, cycles to everything. And right now, whoever this is in your life just might, they might be on the bottom side of that circle and are headed back up, and you can be the person that comes in and loves them and supports them regardless and helps them get back in touch with who they are. So Scorpio, I love reading for a Scorpio. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Please shoot me a comment, or you can message me directly on my social media, which will be linked below, and I would love to chat with you. All right, Scorps, have a great month. I will see you soon. Bye.